Step into a world where vintage elegance meets springtime wonder. In today's video, we unveil 20 immersive interior visions inspired by Martyn Lawrence Bullard's global glam style. If you love curated charm and eclectic luxury, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. We'd love to hear your favorite look. Soft morning light filters through towering iron-framed windows, revealing a conservatory adorned with lemon trees and vintage French furnishings. Peacock green velvet cushions rest on a carved teak settee, and golden lanterns dangle above a checkerboard marble floor, casting shimmering reflections in all directions. It feels like spring bottled in elegance. A striking Persian rug in coral and indigo sprawls beneath a tortoiseshell coffee table, catching the light from a deco chandelier. Velvet cushions in wild patterns invite comfort, while bookshelves overflowing with global artifacts hint at stories of travel and taste. It's an eclectic composition rich with personality. Hand-painted chinoiserie wallpaper cascades around a marble console, topped with a sunburst mirror that reflects a stained glass glow. Beneath your feet, encaustic tiles form a rich mosaic of dusty rose and lapis. This entryway exudes warmth and drama, a theatrical welcome into a world steeped in vintage glamour. A rosewood table takes center stage under a Murano glass chandelier, framed by hand-blocked Indian wallpaper that glints in natural sunlight. Velvet chairs in ochre and aubergine circle around it, while silver trays and citrus branches bring earthy charm. The scene blends old Hollywood with a global touch. Clay plaster walls and soft apricot warm a sun-soaked sitting room, where low-slung linen sofas are layered with Glam pillows. A carved teak screen filters light into shadow play across a Berber rug. Mosaic tiles glisten beneath a rattan pendant lamp, radiating a cozy textural allure that evokes desert elegance. An emerald lacquered vanity gleams in a powder room wrapped in silk wallpaper, where hand-painted tropical florals bloom in soft blush and copper. Black marble grounds the scene, while a mother-of-pearl mirror adds opulence. Light glows from a frosted pendant, evoking serenity with every shimmer and sculpted detail. Distressed white beams and gauzy cotton drapes frame a breezy lounge that opens to a flowering courtyard. Woven textures and brass accents meet Glam throws and rattan furniture, giving a collected, rustic vibe. Each element glows in sunlight, inviting stillness in a space brimming with storybook calm. A sloped-ceiling studio glows beneath skylights, illuminating layered rugs in ochre and plum. A red lacquer cabinet bursts with energy, while a vintage drafting table invites creativity. Tribal masks, framed botanicals, and textile-covered walls wrap the room in warmth, telling stories through color, texture, and light. In a sunroom washed in early light, a caneback chaise and marble pedestal table set a tranquil tone. Quin-scented breezes drift past silk curtains as terracotta floors echo underfoot. Worn books, soft linens, and shadows create a living painting, a retreat suspended between nostalgia and nature's quiet hum. Glossy sky blue walls reflect light from stained glass in a hallway adorned with sculptural niches. A runner in bold citrus tones zigzags toward a gilded ceiling medallion, while framed textiles offer tactile storytelling. The space feels like a joyful procession, every step echoing with visual rhythm. Wrapped in deep sapphire lacquer, a vintage library flickers with the warmth of brass lamps and candlelight. A Chesterfield sofa anchors the scene beneath soaring arched windows, while a malachite table shimmers nearby. Each book, each hue whispers history in a room built for lingering and wonder. On a stone terrace framed by climbing bougainvillea, woven seating surrounds a tiled fire pit in warm Mediterranean tones. Brass lanterns sway gently overhead, their patterns dancing on limestone pavers. Silk cushions add softness, and the twilight air glows amber, blending elegance with the poetry of outdoor serenity. A music room pulses with drama, lacquered black walls reflecting light from a vintage crystal chandelier. A grand piano rests on a faded Turkish rug, surrounded by velvet and bamboo textures. Chartreuse seating curves along the space, drawing the eye through a moody yet inviting composition. A greenhouse-inspired nook delights with garden views, an alabaster-top bistro table surrounded by toile-covered bentwood chairs. The floor is laid in terracotta tiles, and sheer curtains billow in the breeze. Hanging vines, gold accents, and filtered light paint a romantic vignette where every breakfast feels cinematic. Soft velvet walls and blush set the stage in a boutique dressing room, where a silver leaf mirror captures diffused light. Vintage accessories line mahogany armoires, and a chenille chaise adds graceful comfort. A crystal ceiling light completes the scene, making the space feel luxurious, personal, and enchantingly composed. Dark sage walls create a moody canvas in a living room of golden velvet and mirrored surfaces. Block-printed curtains frame tall windows, while carved wood details echo ancient elegance. A tiger print ottoman and citrus-scented air inject playful tension, wrapping the room in drama and refined vintage charm. Shell pink linens, mint walls, and inlaid bone nightstands transform a guest suite into a serene escape. Mediterranean blues pop from ceramic lamps, and woven baskets soften corners. Natural light seeps through louvered shutters, carrying hints of lavender, wrapping the room in a feeling of global serenity. A vestibule glows with old-world charm, draped in silk damask and grounded by parquet floors. A marble pedestal holds wild florals, and a crystal chandelier spills glittering light. Upholstered benches and antique mirrors complete the scene, where every reflection and texture conjures timeless, curated elegance. Soft coral walls and arched windows embrace a writing corner filled with natural light. A mohair chair faces an antique celadone desk, its surface scattered with ink pots and ceramic vases. A rattan pendant overhead adds warmth, while tile inlays beneath echo the layered stories waiting to unfold. Rust-toned velvet wraps a sunken lounge in rich color, centered around a terrazzo table that gleams with embedded stone. Alcoves display tribal relics and vintage barware, and silk throws layer softness atop textured plaster walls. A brass chandelier casts sculptural shadows, elevating the entire scene with cinematic flair. Thanks for joining us on this eclectic spring escape through vintage charm and global flair. Which scene sparked your imagination most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more timeless design stories from Vint Corners. Until next time, keep living beautifully.